Well, inflation is out of control. The average cost for a gallon of regular gas is now $4.48. Now, that's a huge jump from $3.04 just 1 year ago. Wisconsin Republican Congressman Mike Gallagher joins us now. You've been home for a while. What are you hearing from constituents?
Well, they're fed up. I filled up a Quick Trip yesterday. It was about $4.10 a gallon here in Green Bay, so it's out of control. And the thing that strikes me beyond the gas prices, beyond just the general price gut punch, is what people are seeing at grocery stores, what they're seeing at convenience stores. You know, remember, Dana, back, there was that famous moment in 1989 when Boris Yeltsin came to America, walked into a random grocery store, and was amazed at all the abundance, all the shelves overflowing with food and supplies in contrast to Soviet Russia. Well, fast forward to today. You walk into any grocery store or pharmacy in any major American city, and not only is there no baby formula, but almost everything is locked up. If you want razor blades or ibuprofen, you have to get a clerk with a key to come unlock it for you because theft is so bad. And that's what we're watching. We're watching actual theft, and the far left is prosecuting a war on common sense, and theft is social justice in action. But on a larger scale, that's what inflation is. It's theft. If you are someone who works hard, saves money, invests conservatively, inflation is literally stealing money from you. It's stealing purchasing power, again, under the name of social justice. So I think this explains why Biden's approval ratings are so low, because people aren't stupid. They understand when they're being stolen from.
Here is what we found. NBC, right? Most important issues facing the country. Check out number 1 and 2. Cost of living, 22%. Jobs in the economy, 18%. I don't know if any of that changes in the near term, does it?
I don't think so, because thus far the Biden administration has shown no willingness to change the highly progressive course that they've charted. I mean, they're still talking about reviving Build Back Better. And more to the point, they seem focused on fighting the narrative on Twitter. They have some sort of weird terminal Twitter disease, whereby Ron Klain seems to think that if he just gets enough blue check marks to retweet something, that will make it so, no matter how nonsensical it is. And that lack of humility, I think, suggests we're not going to change course. They're not sensitive to the concerns of everyday Americans, everyday Wisconsinites. And until we do that, I fear the situation could get worse, in particular until they change their energy policy, which is stifling domestic production and increasing costs across the board. I think we're going to be in for a rough ride.
And from that same NBC poll, you had 75% of Americans agreeing that the country is on the wrong track. Now, break that down, and you might find out that they believe it's on the wrong track for different reasons. But does this present an opportunity for leaders to come forward to try to turn it around?
I think it does. And I think for Republicans right now, we're in a very advantageous position politically. But I just would say to my fellow Republicans that even if we think there's a red wave coming in November, winning an election means nothing unless you have a plan for the day after the election. We have to listen to Americans, and we cannot waste the opportunity that they're likely to give us in November. First and foremost, we got to stop spending like drunken sailors. We also need to do our best to unleash the power of American energy. But honestly, more than anything else, I think we need to do a better job when we're in the majority of holding the executive branch accountable for its many failures. Americans get discouraged because they feel like no one's ever held accountable. No one's held accountable for the embarrassing failure in Afghanistan. Fauci hasn't been held accountable for covering up the origin of the pandemic. No one's been held accountable for the theft of hundreds of billions of dollars of unemployment and PPP dollars. When we get those gavels come next year, we need to do aggressive oversight and investigations of the executive branch to start holding people accountable.
Mike Gallagher, thank you for your time and the view from Wisconsin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.